Oh, here we are, back. Me talking at my screen. Well, it makes um, noises and does flickering lights and stuff happens. Anyway, back by popular demand, me playing Noita. Um, I've been told that this game is not very fun to play, and I've also been told that it's like the person who told me, they said they don't really like, they're not very good at the game. So hopefully I can either well, by doing this video and perhaps future videos, I can show off some of the cool bits of the game by making some decent progress, and or um, provide insight to make this game um, less. Oh, what are you doing? Less confusing and perhaps boring. Okay, this guy sure decided to show up. Okay, I feel like this is like a new thing. Like this rock up sometimes. For you to like take too long. I don't know. Really going through the mana here. I don't know if it's like interesting to explain some of the like here I am like trying to make this like interesting video, and I'm like, let me talk about cast delay and recharge time. But like for quite a while when I was first playing this game, I didn't understand those things. But like, and kind of like the importance of them for like different spells and combinations and whatnot. But I mean, it's relatively straightforward. You have the I guess parts of a spell. And then, so when you fire it, I only have one thing, so it only, anyway, so like, it has the cast delay, which is like how long, so if I had multiple things here, that'd be like 0.25 seconds between like firing each one, and then the recharge time is how long you have to wait before you can like shoot the wand again. And then mana, you use mana every time you fire, and this is just like the total amount you have mana max, and then the charge speed is how quickly it recovers. And then each like part of a spell has a mana drain. So this one's 20, so every time you fire it, it's gonna drain 20, and then like for this wand, I only have 97 max, and it covers 32, which is like per second. So anyway, because of the how fast I can fire it, it actually drains it quite quickly, which is not ideal. But anyway, I'm sorry that all the people who are like, well, I hope Miles makes this makes it more interesting. I've really probably failed at that. But I'm gonna try for this video to have like there's like multiple objectives here. And people find it boring, they don't have to watch it. Or they can just like do something else and have it playing in the background. Slowly tune me out. There's some Zerkian over here. Zerkian is quite good, I think. Just have a little drink. Berserk Curse affects me. What's that? Oh, shit. That's really annoying. I guess there's like What's this? Is this freezing? Freezing stuff? Oh, I died. Cool. Sometimes I don't pay very close attention to my health, and I have problems. That's usually I try to not die on the first zone. But you know, sometimes I'm just not paying attention, and I mess it up. Sorry, I'm just texting mid recording, not very professional. Oh, we don't get to write it down. I do love writing that down. You know, like a few times it happens. Spark Bolt, honestly, decent. Like, it's decent, I would say. Like, I mean, I guess all the starting spells are decent, but like, I don't mind using it, I should say. I used to not like it because it did so little damage, but the range is good. So, you know, it's all about trade-offs in this game and in life. So, you know, you would think that if you're good at life, you would be able to be good at this game, but maybe like you don't want to make trade-offs in your game, and you just want to like mindlessly do stuff. Which, fair enough. That's honestly how I feel most of the time. So this time I'm trying to pay more attention to our health. Not great. Should probably be a bit careful. But you know, just killing creeps, getting cash. The base, like each piece of gold is worth 10, and then you can get bigger chunks of gold that are like 50 or like 100, or even 1,000. Question mark citation needed. Which you get from like bigger and badder monsters and treasure and stuff. As I've stated in previous videos, it's like a good benchmark to get 200 gold by the end of the first zone. Because then if you need to reset the perks, you can do that. That's really going to stand this out quite a lot. And like, I mean, some of the wands, like if you get a wand shop, anyway, sorry, the wand shop. Some of the wands, it can be like 300 gold at least. So, like, if you get that much, and we have quite a bit now, but there's the damn frog. Yeah, so you can get some wands if you want. Sometimes you get really good stuff, sometimes they're all garbage. That's how it goes. I think it's cool that, like, each zone, I assume each zone, has, like, the other part of, like, that is nice. Stop touching that. That thing explodes after a while. And I don't, it might kill me, honestly. Each zone, there's like an alternate zone to the left where there's harder enemies that may provide more. That part's still kind of unclear to me. God, we have so much cash, and all the spells are terrible. That one's pretty terrible. See, like, my reasoning here is like, okay, there's a bunch of interesting like bits and things. I don't know how to just like. So I guess these are spells, and the whole thing would be a cast anyway. The spells are like, there's some interesting stuff here, but like, it's just a big jumble, and also the recharge time is just wretched. That's interesting. I think fungal creatures might explode. This is alright, but like getting it right now is like it's a boost, but like if you got that later, it'd be really good. This I don't think is that good, to be honest. Reset. Vampirism, meh. I find it difficult to get this to work, to be honest. Oh, this one. Like some of these, I might be more willing to take. I just like I don't know. I haven't really messed around with them because they don't seem that good. And they might be like there's probably really good synergies where like if you have like a lot of like shielding spells, like this is probably really good. But like I just gotta go with what you know. Melee immunity, any immunity. This one can be good, but it can be a bit of a pain depending on what spells you're using. So like sometimes if you have like the black hole one, it's like wow, you can just shoot through the world. But like other times if you're using like a disc or whatever, like a saw blade, it can potentially do a lot of damage to yourself or other things. Let's go. The immunity, you can never go wrong with the immunity. The melee one's probably the worst, but what are you gonna do? The enemies drop double gold when they die from environmental hazards. Like, you don't directly kill them. So it's worth it. This is interesting. Wow, this is a really interesting one. I mean, it's just like straight up better than what I have. Like, yeah, the energy orb that it casts is really good. And so you might have noticed it's was an always cast, which sometimes wands will have like little modifiers. They'll have an always cast, where every time you cast a spell, it always casts that other spell. Which, depending on what it is, can be really handy. Make it much more powerful. Or just utter garbage. Depending on this one. Meh. Meh. It's fine. I'm not really happy with it. Yeah, let's just make a problem there. So, I should really swap these out so I don't accidentally you're still alive. Let's see. Any more? Oops, I went for the gold and instead just went to the portal, which maybe could have planned that out a bit better, but oh well. Just gonna buy this. Okay, I think this is a bit better. Because Magic Arrow does more damage than this. The Spark with Trigger, like, it's not really worth it. Now, the way that, like, most swans have... Some wands have shuffle. Anyway, there's when you have all of these, there's like, I think it's like not every time. It doesn't cast all of these every time. Like, it's like it's always gonna cast the rightmost one, and then it's like decreases in likelihood that it will cast like each additional one to the left. So like with this one, okay, that did it, and then it like So it's not always casting this, is that right? Maybe it's that it casts this and then it goes and casts all three of these. Maybe it's that. That might make more sense. Anyway, sometimes you get shuffling wands and it doesn't like cast things in order. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. This one, not that interesting. This one, I don't really get it. This one can you get if you have a really good wand and you want to make it better. God, these are all garbage. These are all garbage. I guess I'll get this one. No, I don't like any of them. Let's just let's swap. Yeah, that's good. So this is the third world. It's not too hard to make it here. The second world isn't that bad. This one I think is the level that you start getting just a lot of damage. The dudes, or I shouldn't say there's a lot of dudes. The flying dudes with the guns and launchers and stuff. I think they're called Hisi. So then you go to the Hisi base after this. And those can be a bit of a pain. Ooh, this is interesting. Huh. If only I had always cast on this one. Make it so much better. Wow, this is interesting. Very curious. So, there were a bunch of dudes that could have really messed me up, and instead, just accidentally dropped some ice on them, and it insta-killed them. So, now I have a ton of cash, so that's pretty cool. I find, like, the wands you have can really make or break. Oh my god. The wands you have really make or break how far you get. Like, you can probably make it to EC base with, like, just the starter wand, but after that it's gonna be really hard to progress. Oh god. Just because there's so many enemies, and that level's your movement is a lot more restricted. This is fuck. God damn it. Let me take a sip of water. Maybe it's because I'm like talking too much and I'm not like focusing. I'm not hardcore enough. Man, I don't even think I looked at my potion I had last time. Maybe I am. Not paying enough attention. Here's the bouncy spell. And oh yeah. You know it's a good run when you can start out like that. This could be really good. Really choose through your So yeah, this is chaotic polymorphine. The normal one just turns you into a sheep. this one turns you into like any mob. So maybe not recommended to use on enemies. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this before. That's pretty wild. Does a ton of damage as well. The bouncy bolt does like the same as spark bolt, but it bounces around, so it can be useful. Is quite weird. It has a terrible recharge time, and there's the like combination. Like the chain bolt's really good. You get really far with that. Just the combo is not good. This the triplicate bolt is really good. Like if you can get a decent wand that you can fire quite a bit without depleting it. Unlike this one, which I could probably take off a bunch of this stuff and really, actually, yeah, but I could. It'd be really good. This adds a bit. Oh, and that, So what I should just, have only one spell, because the recharge time is quite good. And then it could be really good. And then so you can get one where it like decreases your recharge time. It's like decreases recharge and casting it. So if you have a wand that's already really fast, you can get it where it's like either one is like less than one, which you can probably guess makes it really good. So it's like firing a chain gun, but with magic. Stuff like that can make those wands. Or if you get glass cannon, that's probably one of my favorite perks. Hard to make viable, because usually I blow myself up with a bomb. It makes your spells 5 times as powerful. So like, the big bomb is like basically impossible to get far enough away from before it explodes and kills you. I did recently have a really good run where I made it to a Temple of Art. God, I'm just not doing anything. It's good. It's good. Here's the tip: if you have a potion you don't want, just dump it out. And fill it up with some water. There's water. This is not ideal. Fuck. Fuck. God, that is such a fucking pain. It's a fucking triplicate bolt. It's gonna be really good. Fuck. God, I am just having shit luck. I shouldn't say I'm just playing like shit. It's really ridiculous. Oh, glass cannon. So anyway, I had this run where I got that, and then I didn't have the big bomb, so I didn't insta-kill myself. And then I got a perk that makes you immune to explosions and also makes enemies explode upon death, which is pretty good. And then I got a wand, really good wand with glitter bombs, which I think are the best, really good. And then I got one that makes almost all the wands infinity if they're not already. So then the glitter bomb one was infinity, and then I just went around. Oh, and I had like a +1. It gives you like extra life if you die. So I just went around spamming the glitter bombs because it couldn't do any damage to me. And it was extra powerful, like 200 damage. So that was really good. It was a fun little treat there. That's the size of the big bomb ring, at least, so 5 times that is can be problematic. I can't get up there. Never mind, I'll just go through here. Alright, catch on fire. So if you get right up next to people, they'll mainly attack you. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent, I would say. So that's lava, which does a lot of damage to you, unsurprisingly. God, we got so much health. Right off the bat, I'm probably gonna die right away. And that's gonna be all for naught. I mean, sometimes, the thing is, sometimes I play and, I just don't even get that far. I don't even get to the easy base or something. It's like, alright, sometimes you're just not gonna have good runs. I mean, it's like any roguelite. Sometimes you're just gonna have a shit time. Sometimes you have incredible synergy, and you just absolutely annihilate enemies. Alright, I took a rather lengthy break, and now I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna have another go, and just see what we can do. It'd be nice to make it to the easy base. Blast that one. It's already okay. Random base, let's start. those one shots. Okay. Cash is going up. This is promising. Could have died there. Could have died there as well. We're still alive, so that's good. I need a bit more cash to get to 200. Which would be nice. Yeah. Made it through the first stage. And there's nothing good here. Or nothing that I want, I should say. Okay, here we go. This is it, boys. I should probably just take that out of there because it's gonna be too tempting for me. But now check this out. That's the thing about Class Cannon is you go from you lose you're down to 50 health, but all your spells are 5 times as powerful. So it's a trade-off. But can be good, I should say. Not guaranteed to be good. That was a lot of damage. I would love to get the one that blows air. Which is this gonna do? Now the problem is that I want to get in there, and it's very tempting to use the bomb. Let's just like throw it down there, and yeah, like you can barely make it out in time. It really levels it. Just leave. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, this would do so much damage. That is terrible. I mean, this one is pretty good. You can see everywhere. Yeah, that one's decent. What's this? This is interesting. Have to be careful. Be careful with this one. I could really mess myself up here. So be careful with this one. Wow, that's a lot of. That one sucks. Fire for a second there. That was problematic. Feels good. Let's try our luck. That's good. Good for this build as well. Stuff. This is what I love. You just got like just a really powerful wand. This gives multiple powerful wands. And you can just fuck stuff up. So you guys are must be new. Just give me half. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. This is a new potion. I quite enjoy, let's say. Just go right back to that. Sort that out. Just some cash money. No big deal. This is pretty sick. Alrighty, past the Hisi base. As I silently concentrate and own stuff. That's not good, I think, because not be increased by normal hearts. Let's just go for that. Yeah, shield up. Now, I'm gonna test that out. outside of the window, and it was in the OBS window, and I was tapped out, and I had to tap back in. Ugh, I can't. I mean, it just threw me off my mojo. Well, that was it's difficult to get past the jungle. There's a lot of hard stuff in there, and that was a really good run. So maybe I'll just call it there and just tack this on as like a good run. Yeah. See you later, fools.